So, last session, the party dealt with pirates on a small island off of the main island of Stargard. This island housed the lighthouse for the small settlement of Stoneguard and was infested with pirates. You decided to help a Terra ship that had been fired upon take the island for the Terra and for the Grumolian kingdom. You fought and killed a few pirates, but during your fight, there was some commotion on the far side of the island, and many of the pirates began to flee, fearing some entity that had made its way onto the island. In a few moments, you saw the entity as the pirates ran towards their ship to escape in some manner. This large snake creature with 6 heads rose out of the surf and began assaulting the pirates. You watched as it did 4 attacks, killing 4 pirates in an instant. Its desire to murder these pirates was relentless. However, it was drawn close to all of you at one point. In an attempt to defend yourselves, Gamesh put up a stone wall to separate you and the large snake creature. However, it climbed over. A fight ensued, and its deadly attacks proved difficult to overcome, but not impossible. You all ended up victorious against this creature with a well-placed arrow shot, helping to end its dangerous existence. After that, the party went back onto their ship after searching for the spoils of the island, which were now promised to them, and found respite off of the island. In the morning, they sent Asif out to explore and search for a safe path, and they now know that path. The cavern opening to the inside of the fallen sky city of Stoneguard rests between miles of wilderness, forests, and small towns occupied by these Yuan-Ti snake beings. But their defense only goes so far. The spot you originally landed on the island, the rocky crag hillside that you landed on, is one such place that is seemingly free of guards up till the main entrance. So either that side of the island, or making a long journey on land across the island towards that side. You believe that you can probably get past the guards on the outskirts. But the cave and what lies within, not so much. And that's where we left off. You all now know of the safest path that you can see. It is up to you to decide if you would like to just march across the island or sail around and then go up the crags like you did the one time before.
Okay. Well, let me see. When we first went here, it was me and Mebehi. Then it was Seer, Asaph, and Karn. Asaph's gonna be on the ship. Yeah, and Seer went by Kiva. Yeah, I think it was something like that. So, I mean, I'm thinking we go. Do we know how defensive the straight path is from here? Like how guarded it is?
There are small farms and minor villages set up along the island. The port town just seems to be a main hub, and Asif saw many different individuals moving through those areas, and with the perception check that she did make, um, many of them seemed fairly snake-like.
Hmm. Okay. So, all right. Then the best bet is, at least my vote, is to probably go the long way and have. Is the other ship still here? The other Terra ship still here?
Yeah, it is currently
Okay.
still at the island.
Okay. Because my main concern was that if we took the long way, then they found the ship, they would be kind of sitting ducks. But there's two ships, so more people. So I think we should go the long way.
Yeah, the Terra are actually um, renewing the defense of the island and moving more of the ballistae towards the actual island. Seems like they're expecting that whatever that was, it's not going to be the only one.
Cool. Then yeah, my best bet. My bet is long way, so we can serve on the resources. That's my vote anyway. Exactly. That was my main thing. I was like, because we technically were, our story was we were two separate groups who somehow just met at the same location. So
Yeah,
it would be easy enough to say that Kiva joined our crew at the time and is still here. It would explain everybody else. Exactly. See, now you keep pointing out the the comparisons. Yeah, yeah. So, yep, that's my vote though. Is a long way around the island.
Yeah, I agree with that. Probably our best option, really.
Are there any objections? If anyone's talking, a lot of people are muted, just to make sure.
no, okay.
All right, then I guess we are. That's four out of the six, right? One, two, three. Yeah, that's four out of the six. All right, then five out of six. Yep. So I guess we're good. I guess we're taking the scenic route.
Okay. So your ship is already on that side of the island. Taking it a bit off a bit further north up the island, the forests that seem to take up much of this island grow ever more, becoming thick swaths of a
Basically, just a reef.
um, old ancient forest. There is elements that some of this has probably been logged um, in the past century or so. There does seem to be elements of human activity, especially on the coast. But still, it looks like an old forest. and thinking yourselves safe enough, you get close enough, and you are once again familiar to how you first got to the island. You are rowed ashore by your crew. Aslan once again takes your rowboats, and one and then the other. You step off the rowboats onto a rocky, forested shore with a somewhat known path before you. Aslan will wish you good luck. And George is with you, just so you all know.
Got it.
And before all of you step into the forest and begin your journey, George will look around and just say, "This is it. Thank you for helping me with this."
No problem. We still gotta, but seeing as that thing came out the water makes me worried or wonder what else she might have up her sleeve. I'm pretty sure she had something to do with whatever that thing was.
Well, let's find out and end it.
Yep. Not many other options.
Okay. And you all begin the march to the woods. So I want someone to do a survival check to see how well you could navigate and maneuver
I
through the
have
woods.
a +5 to survival.
I have a +6.
Well, there we go.
Anyone else with any bigger numbers?
I have a solid +1.
Definitely Belric then.
Yeah, Belric it is.
Oh, what does Cincy have? She's our.
+4.
Oh, okay. So then I guess I'll go ahead and make this roll then.
Okay.
Oh, this ain't going to go well though. It never does for me. It never does.
13.
Okay, it's average.
Pretend it's a history
I can't.
check.
There's no books. There's no
Um,
books.
So, Gamesh, taking skills that you learned a long time ago, you begin finding your path through the forest. Let's see. I forgot I lost that other die. Okay. You take on a lot of training that the clan taught you as a member of hunting parties and scouts. You picked up a decent bit of it. You find many old worn paths from animals in the area that seem to lead in the general direction. So the speed that you're traveling is unhindered. This is not going to be rough terrain for any of you.
Okay.
You do note, as you're traveling through this area, that this forest is old. As you get further into it, making your way along, you're still on the edge, but you do see elements of old ancient trees, and you begin to notice that many of them are carved with interesting runes that seem to be almost hooked and barbed. They seem very what's the word?
Did you say runes?
Yeah,
Can I make a rune check?
sure. Make a rune check as Gamesh
As you
points them out to you. These strange-looking, hooked, barbed, almost dangerous-looking runes.
Would it just be like Arcana?
Yeah.
It's so funny with the way you said it. I just imagine
No,
Faradir getting all excited. Runes. Her eyes lit up.
solid +1.
19. Okay, okay.
I roll surprisingly good whenever I'm trying to decipher other runes, but I've never gotten anything out of it.
It'll come to fruition one day.
Yeah.
Runes
Okay.
is what Faradir's all about.
Yeah. It's all about those runes. So, okay. Looking at the runes, these are not giant runes. Very much so. These are more draconic in nature. They seem to be omens and markings of some sort of. It's a definite draconic language. You don't really know what they mean, but you know they're not giant.
Cool. That's what I get every time. Not giant. And
Yeah.
that's it.
They're
This is
just
great.
They are just runes. Just carvings in trees.
Love that for me.
Yeah.
One day it'll be useful.
Yeah.
Watch.
These
Just watch.
looking at them, I will say, while they do look dangerous and carved in a draconic language, there does seem to be elements of them that do remind you of protective runes, or runes to ward off evil. Whoever carved these seemed to carve them in a way that they are all facing towards the south, towards where you are eventually heading. You're just making your way through the woods. Yeah. Other than that, the journey goes fairly smoothly. Every so often, you see many wild animals scurrying through the underbrush, avoiding you at all costs. And it doesn't take too long till you're out of the forested section and begin entering those hills and small clumps of forest where the farms and the small villages seem to have been propped up. But going further and further eastward, you hit more rocky terrain that you originally had experienced before. And you begin moving around and I will say, what's everyone's passives again?
Mine isn't that high.
Who's
That's
the
like a
highest?
13. Mine's is 12 actually. Lower than I thought.
I have a 15.
Also have a 15.
15. Okay. The Belric and Faradir and Senti. The three of you would notice that down to the south of you, you do see elements of figures moving in the small farm areas and the villages. And you make careful work to hide behind rocks whenever you do see them and guard your approach. But taking a long way does seem to have worked out in your favor so far. Eventually, you begin climbing rocks and craggy areas in very familiar places. This, in turn, leads you closer and closer to the entrance that you know of. You begin to see um, more and more strange objects poking out of the mountainside. Fallen towers and stone rubble that seems to have just almost rock slided out. Um, the elements of the city within crumbling over the centuries. And it's then that you see the dip. As the forest kind of moves up closer to the mountain, there's a massive dip as the mountain itself seems to almost fold inward. And you see where you first entered. How do you all want to approach this?
I don't think this time. I'll just, as long as no one stops me, I'll just approach up front this time.
Okay. Let me check something. Okay. So, you begin just walking up. How are the rest of you approaching this? Are you just following him?
Yeah, I'll probably walk right behind him.
Okay. Immediately, you begin making your way down the rocky crags closer to the actual spot where you begin exiting the forest line. And this entrance is guarded. There are a few individuals here. You see, in total, there seems to be 3 snake-like peoples. Two seem to be strange. One with a snake head that is partially covered by a cloak they have partially up their head. The other one just seems to have snakes for arms. And they both seem to be standing guard with another individual in the center. This one seems to be more feminine and has a long serpentine tail and many not armor as the other two have, more fine clothing. All 3 of them just seem to be watching the entrance carefully as you all approach. Let me just bring you to the map. Okay, this is a big map, and I will reveal the area that you are heading toward. Right there. Okay.
memories.
Yeah. So, you can move your tokens to where you think you would be. Anyone hiding in the woods still?
So I think I'll be about right there then.
Sounds good.
Is Asif there or is she on the boat?
Asif is not. Oh, do you want Asif to come?
Kind of. Cuz she really does want to see this lady die cuz she was really creepy.
Okay, yeah, she can be there.
Vengeance for petting her. But she will contribute very little in combat. Maybe for once in her life, she'll focus on healing people. Just this once as a treat.
Yeah, let's test this out, see if I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of you are just walking out then.
Yeah.
Okay then.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Wait for Ganesh to get back. Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
So everyone knows their fake names. That's good to know.
Wait, Asif's was
I don't know. I thought I had it. Oh, Oric, cool. I thought I had it written in my notes, and I looked, and I didn't, because nothing useful is actually in my notes.
just no, whatever. You have the most essential information.
That's true.
Okay, so Kiva and Oric. All right. Yep. So, Kiva, Oric.
Damn, I wish this would this would work. Okay. So, as you begin approaching Gamesh, all of you walk out of the brush, and immediately you see the three individuals go into battle stances. The two Yuan Ti that you've seen before, these strange hybrids, begin maneuvering themselves in positions where they can almost flank. And then the main one seems to take a few steps forward and seems to speak out. Halt, please.
I stopped walking.
Okay. You probably will stop a little bit further. You probably would have walked slightly further. There is an ambient noise that has taken you a second to figure out where it's coming from. But a thing you do notice is that the pool of water is hissing. Can you partially take a look at it? The pool of water is no longer filled with water. It is filled with snakes. You see
Okay.
tens of thousands roiling in a mass just next to you.
Set them on fire.
The main individual speaks up. Thank you for halting. How did you get here?
Simple trails.
We approached it was the east of the island?
You
I-
approached from the west.
Okay.
Simple trails. Landed on the west of the islands.
You didn't see anyone else out there. You must have known they were there.
This is my first time here.
I've heard of you. So you finally returned. A little late.
Yeah, had a lot of setbacks.
It's no bother to me. I'm sure Queen Ambrose would love to speak with you.
That's why I'm here.
Good. Very good. So, you want to follow me?
Yep, I know the routine.
Good. Your friends can stay here. And she kind of opens her arm, takes a step back, as if leading you into the open cavern.
She'll likely want at least one more.
Which one?
And I point out the black wall.
So be it. Come,
And
come.
as I look back and I point out black wall, I kind of look at the others and just kind of give a head nod. And I start walking.
Blackwell will step forward and will begin to follow you. He takes one look back towards the rest of the group. There's a little worry in his eye. But he follows you, Ganesh.
I'm trusting the group. I don't know what to do. I'm trusting the group.
Okay. So, move your tokens. Do you follow her?
I do. All right. So
George follows. So you begin to step down the rocky slope into the cave. And soon, darkness begins to fill the space. George does seem to light up a torch so he can see, as he is blinded in darkness. And you do hear the lady speak out in this other language. You heard the large snake creature speaking. And you begin seeing what seemingly is hidden inside the cave. A couple more of these Yuan Ti guards seem to approach the outer guard section, knowing that there are other visitors up top. You see one of them has a snake body similar to her, with like a human face, and all their attire just seems to be relatively human. And then the last one, what would it be? They just seem to have a tail that seems to emanate from their back somewhere. They seem the most human. They walk. There's no very evident snake-like appearance to them, but you just see this tail slowly lifting up portions of their cloak as they begin stepping up and out to guard the area. And you two are led further in. So I don't know how this is going to work. I was trying to do a new map thing. I do want to test it out firsthand. So let's get Yugamesh onto a different map. So I'm assuming you can't see anything.
I no.
Okay.
Let me zoom out. Yeah, no, I cannot see anything yet.
What's your night vision? Do you remember?
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. Oh shit. Can you see anything now?
No.
Hmm. Interesting. Do you see anything yet?
Yes, I see them. I see the bottom middle now.
Oh. Dynamic lighting.
Like right around here. This is what I see.
I'm just going to.
Yeah. It wasn't lit up though. I think it was still gray.
Okay. Interesting. I was trying to. I don't know. I was trying to see if I could do something with the light.
Oh, you're using the light source thing.
Yeah, I like the dynamic lighting because
Yeah.
I think that would be interesting for this area. But
Yeah, I mean, we are in a cave, so
yeah, yeah.
it makes sense.
Weird. I don't know how to do that though. Give me 1 second.
There you go.
How much do you see?
I see how I have my 60 foot of dark, which is considered like dim light, but then I see Blackwall's light source too.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so I think you got it just right.
Nice, that's good. And then I just have to do one more thing. I just have to give myself access to your journal, and I can control and edit your character for the other screen. Maybe? Hmm. I don't know why I can't see this stuff. Oh, that's why. There we go. I just wasn't on that map.
Oh, yeah, that probably
Okay.
do it.
Yeah, I just didn't think to drag my my actual name to that map. A little oversight, but okay. So you enter into the cave system. Wide expanse of rock seems to stretch in all sides. Large, almost boulders and buildings that have collapsed and fallen seem to stretch out in front of you, creating a strange mishmash of different spaces. And you begin to be led through this strange space. Different ruins that seem to have fallen from the sky above you litter the space. Dead bodies, additionally. And you are led through. So you probably get near here so far. So now I'm going to ask the people on the surface, what are you all doing? Are you just standing there? Or
We're playing a game of poker.
just a game of poker?
Yeah, totally. Fantasy poker. No, we're probably not doing that.
Probably not.
Okay. I'll leave you all to think about what you're doing. Um, over the course of the walk, Ganesh, this snake. Hmm?
Seer didn't want to know if the
Yeah, they
Yancy
seem
will
to
walk.
be looking towards your direction. You're still out in the open, um, and they are supposed to guard. And they took two of your people, but there's still many more of you left outside. Um, Not fully. All of you came here with the intent to kill their queen. So that's it's up to you. Yeah, so you yell out if you can cast sending. One of them, the one with the snake head, the one of the original ones that was out here guarding, seems to just speak up. As long as you don't attack us, we're fine. You just stay there and wait. And he seems to turn towards his other buddy and then just keeps on watching. I will say, one of them seems to, actually two of them, the two that were inside, they seem to take higher ground positions. And you do see they're ready. They have weapons. You see that all of them carry scimitars and longbows, and those two on the far back are now taking out their longbows. Okay, Cash sending to Gamesh. So, Gamesh, you got to this area right before she casts sending on you. And over the course of this walk through these strange ruins, seeing the broken carriages that have long since mostly rotted, and strange objects that just seem to litter the ground in this space, this snake lady has been talking to you.
Okay.
We are so happy that you have decided to come back. The queen was a little worried you had forgotten about her and your deal.
No, I'm an orc of my word.
That is so good to know. We heard about the dragon's death a long time ago.
Yeah, the plan was to initially come right back, but meetings and other things popping up. It never ends.
No. Well, you can explain that to the queen when we see her. I'm sure she would be giddy with excitement. It is about now that you would probably get the sending.
Okay. All right. So, what is the message that I receive? Uh, um,
Do you respond?
Yeah, yeah. I actually don't have a plan. I'm kind of just winging it. But all's good so far. Haha.
Was that a text message? Jeez.
Hey, I have 25 words. I use them.
Gamesh is the most awkward tech.
Yeah, your teacher sends you a text and then you have to reply to them and sound as
I love that you didn't even react to the fact that Seer basically told you this.
I know the sacrifice black wall. I know. I know. I know.
Well, she did say someone for a reason.
I
Like-
know.
to the slaughter.
Either Blackwall or the Snake Lady, we don't care.
I have a contingency to a degree, but
Two for one deal.
Also, I'd like to say, as soon as Seer finishes listening to Gamesh's message, on her face, she will just start to look incredibly concerned and worried.
Good.
Okay.
Just for everyone else, so you know.
Okay. So Gamesh, you respond to the message.
yeah.
And fairly quickly afterward, you hear the snake lady almost perks up. Sorry about this, and she kind of grabs your shoulder and kind of pushes you further away from the left side. I didn't realize we were so close to that well. Let's move along. Don't want to get caught in any unfortunate circumstances. As she pushes you further and further towards the right side. Let me get some music going.
Don't go near the well. Got it.
There's many things that dwell in these caverns. The Empire of the Dawn were interesting folk. Our queen tells us so many stories of their tales and adventures. It was here she was a prisoner. Oh, so long ago.
This island was one of the Sky Cities, wasn't it?
Yes. She kind of looks up for a moment and looks at you. They're all up there now. Supposedly, the city flipped when it crashed. All those inhabitants were smushed against the water and rock of the island. Those lucky enough to be in the underground sections fared better. But the
Makes
best
sense.
place to be was the prisons. Right up there. She peers up.
I look up.
With 60 feet of dark vision, you don't see anything. All you see is darkness. Maybe ever so slightly, a few, maybe almost like flickers of magical light. But they light up bits of worked stone, and that seems to be it. There's something up there, though.
Interesting. I wonder what else survived.
Many things. Ah, my ancestors were pulled out of the rubble by our queen. Many others were made into decoration. Come along now, you don't want to get caught in those webs. And she pulls you past what seems to be a whole section of stone stalagmites that are just covered with thick webs. As she pulls you further and further, you meet a back wall. This is the entrance to what we carved for ourselves. We're almost there. And she continues to walk down the next corridor. You all following. Did the people on the surface do anything?
Probably the only thing I'm doing is probably keeping watch on UNT, make sure they don't do anything to us.
Okay. They seem to just smile. Just watching you all, making sure nothing untoward happens. Okay.
Oh, jeez. What am I going to do?
I don't know.
I'm racking my brain so much right now.
I'm trying to figure out how to like help, and I
Like, I have a main plan. It's just that plan doesn't work. I'm really trying to figure it out.
like
Yeah.
because if we try to rush in there,
They're going
We're
to swarm.
face who knows how many Wanti,
Right. And then
and then
I-
they might word out to you guys, and then you could get killed before we even get there.
see if it was just meeting her, it wouldn't be a problem, but I also want to help him get his mom. That's the problem. That's
Yeah.
this is a rescue
Only-
mission.
Think of us getting out of this is to give Blackwall over as a gift, but we can't do that.
I mean, yeah, we can't, quote unquote, but yeah.
I mean, Gamesh won't.
Yeah, Gamesh won't. He's not that type of guy.
Yeah.
I got a plan though. I hope it works. I hope it works. It's still gonna lead to a fight, but I hope it works.
I, hope
I
it
think we
works.
cannot avoid a fight.
Don't you know? Never split the party.
But splitting the party creates some of the most high tense situations.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How else do you get rescue missions?
Who knows? Maybe Gamesh and Blackwall can two-person kill Queen Ambrose.
Then the rest of the party slaughters a horde of lizard people.
Seer just uses prestidigitation to make the air around us so hot.
It is- oh no! They have lights. My lids, they don't close.
It's too cold for them to move.
Oh, we're getting a little sleepy.
They go into hibernation. We attack in winter time.
I don't know if this is racist, but it's funny. Oh goodness.
Mama, here are you hiding?
Yeah, you know she's somewhere hiding.
You've removed yourself from the situation.
You're just waiting to snipe somebody. That's what you're waiting. Yeah, the second a fight breaks out, someone's dying today.
Mabeki's always so ready.
There are emotional support people.
That's my emotional support orc.
He puts
We're
me
all-
on his head. My Betty comes out. He puts me on top of his head when I get nervous because I
we're all so codependent. Please.
Oh goodness.
I roll performance to start crying.
Everybody breaks down. He has an emotional breakdown. This is one for the history books. Victory by tear.
Yeah, we just start crying. Sierra sending Higamesh start crying and begging for us to come back.
Oh, that. Yeah, it's a spice rack.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. What spices everybody?
Oh no. Um.
No.
No, they're not. He said, no, we're not doing this.
What? We're not allowed to stall.
I think it should be ground cumin.
Fair enough.
What?
I have no idea what spice here would be.
I feel like Deer's kind of a like all arounder. So
Paprika.
paprika, paprika.
Which one's space
Salt.
spice?
Salt, the most.
Man, what fair deer? There's like, can't think of a spice. What's
What's
what's a
spice?
spice I can kill you?
Ghost pepper.
So,
Yeah.
Cinnamon if you eat too much.
Gamesh,
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
walking through that secondary tunnel for another couple minutes, you eventually come across more and more open space. And eventually the tunnel widens out and you see steps and carved stone and other guards. And many, many statues locked in different positions. You see more than you saw last time. A few of them that you are able to see seem to be humans that have familiar attire. Types of looks to be dark, almost cult-like clothing with little necklaces of a five-headed dragon. You also see what seems to be some that look like pirates that you've seen before. You see other individuals, older ones. Some look to be prisoners, locked in a state of just worn out, tired, chained beings. Others may be adventurers. You see some carrying swords and weapons like they're ready for a fight.
Okay.
And you see the individual who has led you this far turns. I'm so happy you will be able to visit the Queen. Just a little further now. Come, come. And she begins walking past two more of those individual snake beings. You see these two, one seems to have snake hands again, and the other one seems to have a snake head, and they both just turn and watch as you begin walking past, clearly some sort of guard unit. And you begin entering the further corridor.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna die in here. Watch.
you see many other statues occupying the space, almost lining a portion of the wall, as you see two more of these snake beings. They're seemingly standing guard. It's at this point that you realize that you are vastly outnumbered here. And your allies are not very close.
At all.
The snake being walks towards the end door. You hear her push against it slightly, peek her head in, and you hear that abyssal language peeks out. And she pushes the door fully open, revealing a chamber you've been in one other time. And you immediately see dozens of statues lining the space. Many separate side rooms seem to fill almost as storage rooms, and a large sarcophagus seems to be lined with beautiful linens and seems to be some type of throne for this lady. I just need to check. Okay. And this room, again, is filled with many of these individuals as she pushes through the door, leading both you and George to follow in behind her. That would be there. You immediately see Queen Ambrose standing right there, the snake head currently facing away from you, as she seems to be almost stitching something. You see a large female snake creature with almost like four frills that lead to golden tips out of her head. She's covered with golden bands and seems like a beautiful woman with a long snake body that leads and possibly long. This is a if she were to stand at full height, she'd be very tall. And you see the queen is currently busy finishing up whatever this stitching is. Additionally, you see strange snake-like creatures that resemble almost reptiles. They seem feral. And that's these two. They seem to just be walking on all fours, sniffing towards you as they begin slowly walking. As they begin moving closer to you both. You see the other snake lady who led you here walks out of the way as both of them approach and begin smelling in a frenzy of just interest. There additionally is another creature. This one over here seems to be a full snake entity. There is no semblance of human left to them, except for the arms that wield a long, curved blade. And they look like a martial warrior, a guardian of this queen. And they stand high and mighty in a protective stance. Eventually, the two other creatures begin backing off, going to separate sections of the room where they can watch out of the way as the queen seems to finish her stitching. You hear the lady who brought you speaks up. Your friends are here to see you. I believe they brought you your gifts. And she kind of pulls back. George looks towards you, Gamesh. I see her. He just seems to be staring forward at this statue right here, where you see a beautiful, younger, fairly young woman, probably in her 30s. Just right there.
I know.
He begins to look down as you see The stitching is finished. The large snake lady seems to move with incredible speed up onto the pedestal and over towards the other snake entity, and seems to look at you as the queen stands tall and turns. Do you look at her?
I do personally.
Okay. Not breaking your gaze, you see the eyes of Queen Ambrose meet yours. Gray pupils. So, it's been a long time since I've seen you. Welcome
Yeah.
back. She begins to walk calmly over, bypassing her attendant. I was so worried that you would not make it. She looks
No.
over.
I'm an orc of my word.
I am glad you're an orc of your word. I see you brought a friend to us. She
Yeah.
turns back towards the statue. I only asked for a hair. But you've given me everything. And she walks forward.
He wanted to meet you personally.
And you see she just strokes his jawline. You see George is just looking down, making all effort to not look at her. It's okay. You'll look at me in time. She runs her hand through his hair. Beautiful. You are your mother's son. A gorgeous specimen. She looks towards you. Come, let's get more formal. And she walks, inviting you into the room further.
Okay. Did the door close behind us? This is for my knowledge.
It would have.
Okay, it would have.
Yeah, it's been
Okay.
closed behind you. Not locked. You just see one of the Malisons comes up behind and just seems to shut the door, so it's a private affair.
Okay. I'll approach. Before I do, I kind of just hold my hand up, not hold it up, but just like put it within Blackwall's vision since he's looking downwards as kind of like a stay back.
Okay.
Don't approach yet, but I step forward.
As she gets closer to the statue, you see she kind of rests her arm softly upon the shoulder of it, making sure it doesn't teeter, but putting an air of "this is mine" towards it. As she turns back around, you see the attendant had disappeared and brings back a few chairs and sets them down in the middle of the room. She would be right there. So about where you are, she sets down two chairs and waves her hand as the queen seems to look at you.
I take a seat.
George kind of stays towards the wall. It's fine, honey. You take as long as you need to warm up. She looks back towards you.
I see you made a quick work of all our followers.
They were so easy.
Yeah, once their leader's gone, didn't have much direction.
No. They make for wonderful pets. She kind of looks towards one of the statues on the far side. You can see it as one of these individuals. I had so many brought to me. They served a great purpose. Did you...
What great?
Sorry.
Oh no. Go ahead.
Did you bring what I requested?
To a degree, but I didn't have a proper preservation of the eyes.
Hmm.
I feel around and I bring out the muck that is the eyes that was.
That gross ass eye in a jar.
Yeah. I didn't actually know a way of preserving eyes.
That's a shame. Upsetting. Really? She looks towards the attendant. Take it and pour it out, please. You see the attendant walks up, grabs the bowl, and walks it to some empty pot and just dumps it in. If you would have come sooner, I probably would have fared better. But oh well.
Yeah. You know, there's always something new to kill on the list. Something else popped up. Pretty urgent.
More urgent than me.
Sadly, yeah. Matters pertaining to my own social status.
So, the item I specifically requested was not to my liking.
It was
How
not.
do you think you can fix that?
If I'm not mistaken, you like information.
I wonder how valuable that would be to you.
I've learned on, or learned of, what Reshkoval's overall plan was. Apparently the Great Dragon wasn't as great as she thought she was. Running from something. Something much more dangerous. Everything that she had, and every follower, every resource, was really just to create a divide between her and it.
She seemed very desperate. Almost begged my help at first.
A force that, actually, if my suspicions are correct, I've actually met. And is by far more dangerous, more deadly than she was. 'Cause I killed her, and it killed me.
Interesting. Do you know the name of this person she was running from? Sorry, I was muted. She
Okay.
said, interesting. Do you know the name of the person?
That's the name that I know of. Not entirely sure of. It's exactly the official name.
It starts with a D.
is Dalton Wendelin. He's searching for the Tombs of the Dawn. One of which is one that I found in the time I was supposed to come here. I was a pretty powerful vampire.
Interesting. You seem to have quite the travels.
Yeah. I've also learned that there's more of these tombs, or at least the method of making them exist. So I don't know whatever ones he might be looking for, what other entities he might be seeking.
Interesting. Is that all you've brought me?
Sadly, yeah. Other things I don't think they would interest you as much. More personal matters.
There are many things that interest me. For one, beauty. Gorgeous specimens to add to my collection.
Ah. I don't think I have one of those on demand at the moment.
I think you do.
Really?
Yes. She looks past you.
Right.
I asked for a hair the last time. But I also asked for an eye. I didn't get my eye. And you've brought me more than a hair.
Seems I did.
And the information you brought me. I feel it necessary to tell you I've met Dalton.
You have?
Yes, he came around, just a little bit after all of you.
Seeking the same thing.
Interesting fellow. He was asking about the Sky City itself. If it housed anything else other than prisoners like me. Of course, I don't give up what I like. And he couldn't offer me anything of grand beauty. He merely let bygones be bygones.
Well, luckily they were.
He would have made an interesting piece to the collection. But I sensed something more.
Yeah. Truth be told, not to disrespect your capabilities, but might not have went the way you were planning, or you thought it would have.
I've been Experimenting. Beauty is what you can make it. I have learned a little bit of craft to enhance, to make gorgeous entities. She is one of my new ones. She turns towards the entity on the other side of the statue. Isn't that right, my darling? She kind of walks slowly over to the female entity. She kind of
That's the
strokes
blue
her.
one, right?
Yes, blue.
Blue. Okay. And you said she was sewing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
She kind of
What
strokes.
is this? Like,
blue.
what's the facial expression on this entity?
This creature has the snake body, the strange, almost like plumes over the head, but a humanoid face, and they're smiling, and you can see whatever the stitching is on her is beautiful and intricate, almost like golden bits, and she's gorgeous. You see Queen Ambrose strokes the face, seems to almost like go underneath the eye and get something, and turns back towards you. I've learned a lot. So
I
much
see.
interesting things. These sky cities. They carried more than prisons. And their magic beyond anything left.
Right.
So, do you want some time to think it over?
Just one moment, if you don't mind.
That's fine by me.
I get up, walk to Blackwall. I stand by the door, so I pull him to the side so he's looking at me, so he doesn't worry about catching her gaze.
Yeah.
Well, I got you here. You ready?
It's better and well.
Don't worry, it will.
I trust you.
Okay then. This is where my plan is going. Oh my god, I'm a killer.
Oh god.
Okay, I'm going to cast. I'm going to quicken spell. No. I am going to cast as a main action. Animate objects
Okay.
at 6th level.
Okay.
And I'm going to assume that all these statues are about medium-sized creatures, correct?
Oh, they most definitely are.
That means I can control up to 6 of them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so fucking scared. My heart's racing, y'all.
You probably should be scared.
Which ones do you control?
get these two by the door.
Got it.
I'm going to get this one right here.
Got it.
And so 1, 2. I'll
You have
go
3
that
so
one.
far.
Yeah, 3. Yes, I gotta get. I'll get this one right here.
Okay.
I'll get that right there for 5. And then, of course, last but not least, Blackwall's mom.
You're going to get Blackwell's mom?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You
Eh.
get Blackwell's mom.
And yeah. So I do that, and so all right, this is so we walked through that passage. Once we got to the end of the cavern, you said we came to a tunnel, right?
Yes.
You said we were walking in that tunnel for about a couple or a few minutes.
Yes.
It's like 2 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay. And then just the Yuan-ti that I see out here currently on the map, or the ones that I at least have noticed or have seen.
Yep, definitely.
Okay. So my plan personally is my first yeah, I'm gonna control those ones. Oh dang, do I want to get Blackwall's mom? It's too late. I already said I did.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, it's too late. I already said I did.
Yeah, only Gamesh went for the furthest in. Gamesh and Blackwall.
And then I'm going to try to use my free action to open the door.
Okay. You take your free action, open the door as a burst of energy fills the room as all the statues, or at least most of them, seem to and just begin to move.
Yeah, we're not fighting all of them. Then I'm gonna have all the statues try to start to storm out.
Storm out.
Yeah, I'm not going to stay here in this one room. We're going to funnel them out first.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Okay. So interesting. Well, let's do this. I want you to roll initiative.
Oh man, please let this work. Oh my gosh,
As
I'm
you've
so
kicked off something.
I've
Roll
kicked off
for
something.
Ambrose first.
Come on, come on. I need a good roll here. I need something decent. Do I want to use my inspiration? I don't want to use my inspiration for this.
Yeah, what if you make a death saving throw and fail and not one?
Yeah, I'll just take that for now.
God, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
There's
Oh Lord, please let this work. I'm so scared, y'all. Did I make a mistake? I think I made a mistake.
I don't know.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Okay, let's.
Hopefully Gamesh doesn't perma-die.
Hopefully, man.
hopefully
We
one of you
have
guys-
a cleric. It's fine.
It's not anywhere nearby.
You're gonna need a bigger crystal than what you currently
Shield
got.
We
a
might
disturbance in the force.
Yeah, you
have
need
a minute.
a better. Okay.
Okay, come on.
Um. That's that. The guard will get a. Ooh. There's a lot going on, so it might take a second. And then when do your things move on the initiative order? On your turn, or do they roll their own initiative?
Sorry, my mom came in the room. I think they go on my. I think it'll take. Use that action to take during its next turn. Spin this away. Wait. Wait. Object come to life. Each time becomes a creature under your control. It doesn't actually specifically state, really. It doesn't say it rolls initiative. Yeah, it doesn't actually.
So you can command them for the next round. So I think on the first round, nothing happens, but you give them a command now, and they will do it, or you can issue them a general command, which they will just do. I'll just put it at like the start of your initiative, or the end. Actually, would be better.
Okay, so but it'll happen. Yeah, next turn. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll put it at the start because it'll happen the next turn. So they do whatever they do. Then it's your turn, so you can give them another command if you choose to do it that route.
Okay. So the first command is going to be to head towards the. I guess what this is like a temple almost.
Yeah, they seem to have carved a nice space.
Yeah, it'll like head towards the temple entrance.
Okay. That's the command that you give. He won't notice anything. So, immediately upon opening the door, you give this command. Do you do anything in that first moment other than just open the door and cast your spell? Because that is a surprise, technically. So, you have a...
I would have used, and I would I'd use extended spell, so it doubles the length of the spell, so it'll last for 2 minutes instead of 1.
Okay.
Just do that first. But then I still have my bonus action. And I'm going to use Stone's durability then, once that's done, on... no, not Stone's durability, but Stone Aegis on the statue of Blackwall's mom, because it's technically considered a creature once the spell's activated.
Yeah.
So that way, that takes less damage.
Okay.
I don't want that breaking.
So the second you do that, George, in his free moment, will look to you and say, "What are we doing?"
We need to start heading out of here. We don't want to fight them in this room.
Got it. And he, on his round, essentially, as it was a surprise round. He'll run over here, just past that guy, and he'll just take an attacks, just to help clear the exit on the way out. And that is a hit for the first one. Miss for the second. So it was 5. Okay. He slices into that one over there. What do we do? He'd probably stay there, but he seems to be preparing to run for the next round.
Okay.
Initiative kicks off. The ones over here, actually, seem to have heard some commotion, so he'll actually move. 30. This one that's next to him is actually going to attack George. He's just
George is level 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
10, actually. He's level 10.
Okay, level 10. Cool, cool, cool.
He can reroll saving throws. I'm trying to just see what he has.
Yeah, I know he's a cavalier. I don't remember all their abilities off the top of my head.
Yeah. He has Shield Master too. I forgot that.
Yeah, he does have that.
Oh, yeah. He's also going to just attempt to shove them with his shield. So
Okay.
he does have that, and he attacked. Might as well use a bonus action. I think the shove.
Be his athletics most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, his athletics versus the.
Yeah, his athletics is pretty good. Oh, yeah, he actually prones that one. So on its turn, it takes half its movement to get up. But then it does strike.
He's tanky. He's tanky.
Yeah. That hits. And that one is a 20. I think that hits as well. Yep, it does hit both of them. Okay. 2, 3. So 5 plus 6, 11 points of damage. Okay. This one, immediately sensing this whole engagement happening, will rush down towards you and attack. Do the statues get attack of opportunity?
They become creatures. It says it says becomes a creature under my control, and so I think they get regular.
Yeah. So it can
Yeah.
that one stone statue can attack it.
Alrighty, so that
Attack
is going to
bonus
be,
and bludgeoning damage determined by
So-
its size.
yeah, so a +5 to hit, and then 2d6 +1 damage.
Okay.
+5 to. Oh no, that misses.
That's a whiff.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Actually, it's not going to get fully near you. You see it slithers up. I'm assuming at this point you're averting your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. make a wisdom saving throw as you hear this snake creature speaks to you. Look at her in the eyes.
Oh, you bitch.
You just pass it. As you feel this powerful suggestion come over you, you feel yourself beginning to turn towards Queen Ambrose as her eyes seem, her whole form just seems littered with anger. She's furious. But you resist the effect, stare back at the ground, and prepare to run. The queen just seems to scream. You dare! I invite you into my lair, and you do this. She seems to just pull out some weapon and is going to strike at you twice with a bow.
Okay.
That is only an 18 to hit. That's the highest one.
Oh, I mean, only that hits.
Okay. The other one is like a 13.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that would miss, but
Okay.
18 definitely.
Yeah, I
hits.
figured that other one was. 3 and okay. So you take 6 points of piercing damage, and then you feel a pulse of almost like a burning in your arm where the arrow slides past, as it seems to do 3 points of acid damage to you.
3 points extra acid damage. So, all right, so that would be. So it was 8, then it was 6, and the 3, so 9. Okay, so I still passed the concentration check, but
Yes, you're very good at those.
all the time, right?
The attendant who led you here goes now. Let's see. You should have just killed me in the caves. Maybe then your friends could have helped you. She is going to cast Eldritch Blast twice towards you.
Okay.
That is a 14
That
and
misses.
lower than a 14.
Okay, that misses.
Yeah.
Okay. Haven't died yet.
George is going to attack twice and then run the rest.
Yeah, because he can definitely use this bonus action for that shove. So
That both of those hit actually.
nice.
These creatures don't seem to be the most athletic.
I kind of need to update my plus 5 to hit.
And then he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There. He takes the attack of opportunity. That is a miss. That will not hit him. The strange woman goes. Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh my gosh, not this one. Oh Lord.
Okay. You hear a noise behind you, and you turn, and standing directly behind you is a figure that you know. You see Dalton Wendelin standing right there. And you hear him say, "Hello there. It seems you didn't take the message. What a shame. I'll have to send it again." Yeah. 8, and so you take 10 points of psychic damage and are frightened of Dalton, and you believe it to be real.
Constitution. Okay.
That passes.
Yeah.
Okay. There's that. $15. That's going to run towards you. The Angry Beast. As now it seems like this is all kicked off. It's going to use Reckless Attack. That is 22.
That does hit.
That is an 18.
That hits.
And that is a 19.
That also hits.
You watch as this strange creature just goes wild towards you. 7 points of piercing damage. 7 points of slashing damage.
7.
And 6 points of slashing damage.
3, 4, 5, 6. Icon.
Nice. You hold on to the spell.
Oh, I gotta do it 2 more times.
You hold on to the spell.
Still hold on to the
You
spell.
hold on to that spell. Keeping the hold on this spell, you ensure that the statues are yours. At the top of your turn, they do the first command, which was to move towards the door.
And they're going to be using their dash action to do that too.
Okay, so this one, it does get an attack of opportunity. 16. What's their AC?
12, I think, for mediums.
No, 14.
13. No, 13.
13.
For a medium. Yeah. Yeah, when you look at it on the... Yeah, when you look at it on the thing, it's wonky. But I have it up on D&D Beyond right now. It's
Okay.
13
Sounds
for
good.
medium.
So I rolled. What did I roll? I rolled at 12 plus its bonus. Okay, so it hits. Just a normal claw attack. That's 4 points of slashing damage to that one.
Okay, let me pull up a notepad really fast.
Yeah. I'm writing it into the notes as well.
Okay, so...
What's their max HP?
40. Starts at 40 for mediums.
40. Okay.
Mom, then...
Okay. Save that.
Number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, the number 5.
That's gonna get
Currently
another
at
attack of opportunity.
40.
That
Dang it.
hits. Takes another 3 as well.
40. So that's the one that started moving initially. Okay.
Yeah, I'm keeping track of it in the token as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so
Alright, so what's it currently at? I just like to.
33.
It's currently at 33.
Yeah,
All right.
it should be. So that's that one's movement. Then I'll just do this one. So, actually, the first one probably would have taken attack opportunity from that as well. That would hit 14. So when it passed the abomination, the Foley snake one, it took another attack of opportunity. So it'd be 6, 8, 12 points additional.
An additional 12, so it brings it down to 21. All right.
Okay. So this one moves. Takes an attack of opportunity. No, he won't do that attack of opportunity just for the statue. As it goes there, then this one goes. The queen will take one. As she sees her prize statue moving away, just walking away, you hear her yell out, "These are my trophies. You will not take them." Yeah, she'll just... You watch as she almost like seems to pull a short sword out of her long flowing sleeves and strikes with an 11 to hit. No, that won't hit for her.
Oh, yes.
And 15 from the nightmare speaker. Nice.
Okay. Cool, but still, it's -4, I think, for now. Yeah, it's -4 from the Stone Ages. Yeah. Damage, anyway, not to hit.
Yeah. So that's 4 damage of slashing.
-4. Whew.
But you do watch as she bites in. There does seem to be a almost flash of black energy that seems to emanate off of her. So 5, 9 points of necrotic damage as well.
Okay, so 9 in total.
40 minus 9. 1.
This is the main one I'm worried about.
Yes. She moves there, in front of that other one. This one.
Which one's the? It's this one, right? This is
Yes.
Blackwell's mom. All right.
I'll mark it with another. I'll just give it this. Boom.
Okay.
Rainbow.
Cool. The most special one.
50. So the hallway becomes almost encompassed with statues as they all flee. And it's your turn now. Just so you know, you are frightened of Dalton.
I know. Okay. I'm going to use. So, alright. I do recognize, though, that he appeared after the gold trimmed one said something, right? She spoke some words.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna take a chance here, and I'm going to cast Erupting Earth at 4th level. And that's 4, 2, 3, and that's 4. That's all of them right there.
Okay.
I at least need to.
Queen passes,
Oh, that damage is
I
horrible.
think, with an 18.
I'm going to use Empower spell. Yeah, 18
Yeah, she
passes.
passes, yeah. She
Yeah.
rolled a 16.
Power spell is just one. So honestly, I'm gonna
Um,
re-roll all these.
Nightmare
I'm gonna
Speaker.
re-roll all those.
Fails. Abomination fails.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
The one that led you through fails. And the guard fails. So she's the only one who seems to dodge out of the way, mostly. So how much damage is it?
26 in total.
26. Okay. And the rest just take 26. Well, that's a complicated thing. So what are you doing with the rest of your turn?
I am going to. Dalton's in my way. Fear means I can't move towards him. Dang, I can't move towards him. That's shit. I'll quicken spell. And I'll use Terran Fist and try to punch him in his chest.
Okay. Actually, one moment, please. I do actually have to roll something. So, you you cast your spell, fearing that Dalton is behind you. You quickly turn, and you watch him just slowly seem to fade away, as the Nightmare Speaker did fail on a concentration check.
Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you, Lord. All right.
Yes, I know that changes things.
Okay, cool. So I'll keep those other two sorcerer points then. I will then move. How hurt does yellow look? This one right here.
Yeah. One sec. I'm slowly but surely still calculating all the health. Yellow. That one, he's been hit a little bit. He's still fairly okay though.
So failure. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Then I'm actually 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just going to move. I'll go here. I'll use my bonus. Honestly, I'll use my bonus action to use Soldier's Trinket to use Blade Warder's bonus action. And then I was there, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'll just go right here. So I'll take attack of opportunity from Pink, I think.
Got it. Yeah, Pink, I don't think has taken his attack yet. 14.
That misses.
Okay.
All right, that's all I got.
What is your next command?
We might be able to do this. I want them to attack the nearest enemies to them. Yeah, they're going to attack the nearest enemies to them.
All of them?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I have to give them all the same order. I don't think they can take separate orders. If you control multiple creatures, you can command any or all of them at the same time, issuing the same command to each one. Yeah,
Okay,
it has to be. It has to be the same order. I
understood.
wish it wasn't, but
Yeah. So that's the end of your go.
yes, end of my go.
Okay. Next up.
Oh, and I would have drawn Lumberdoom as a free action.
Got it. Pulling out Lumberdoom. Pink is just going to on the free action as all of this is happening. Many of the statues are getting attacked. You hear the Medusa, Queen Ambrose, speak up. Destroy all the statues but my favorite. Capture it if you can, and kill then. So Pink is going to attack into that statue next to him. Misses. And a hit. So that is only 6 points of slashing damage. To one that I don't believe has been injured yet. Okay, next. This one goes up here and he's actually going to attack in the black wall. As one in the black wall, one in that statue. 22. Misses the statue. Um, 8 damage to Blackwall. Okay. $30 for that Brood Guard. This one's going to dash. It's angry and will dash towards you, Gamesh.
Understandable.
That's that one's turn. That one's just going to attack both statues, one each. 2 misses. 5 misses. Yellow moves and attacks 2 statues. Misses. Misses.
Man.
This is a lot, sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. This is my only plan I had.
That one is just going to take out his longbow and fire twice. That big abomination.
At me or the statues?
22. I think, it'll attack you.
Okay.
It's 22 to hit.
All right.
And a 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Shit. 14 points of piercing damage. Oh, sorry. 17 points of piercing damage.
Okay, higher.
Plus 14 points of poison damage as well.
Okay.
As the dipped arrow sinks into your skin, it is a hefty
so that's
hit.
31. So that's 31 in total. Okay. This is not going well. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. That's better.
That'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. So you're able to keep a hold of the spell by expelling a little bit of energy donated to you for your participation in a event.
Oh man. Oh man.
Okay. That's that turn. $30. That one goes there. That's going to fire its bow at that stone statue as it sees it being attacked and stuff by Pink. And I'll attack the other stone statue as well, right down here. Oh. 13. That one's hits. That one's only a 10, so hits one statue.
I told him to run again. Messed up. Okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I should do something else, but it's okay. Keep going.
Oh, okay. 6 points of piercing damage. Are they affected by poison damage?
There's a energy attack train. Relax legs. Move. Blind sight 30 feet. Original object form. No, it doesn't specify. So I guess it does, technically.
So just 5 points of poison damage on top of that.
That's interesting.
Yep. It's at a 23 now.
Okay.
That statue.
She just...
She can get there. She can peek around the corner.
Oh, know what? It was 17 points of damage from that arrow. I forgot to have Blade Ward up. So, 8.
Yeah, Blade Ward does help a lot in that.
Okay, so, never mind, I'm at 40.
Okay.
A little bit better. Just a little.
She's going to fire at the statue right in front of you. 18. That'll hit. Nine. 13. You watch as the stone statue that kind of blocks the path between you and the queen sees 2 arrows sink and shatter the whole thing. That stone statue crumbles to dust and is no more. She moves there. And she is going to shoot at that statue with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Goodness gracious.
An 11 to hit. Doesn't. Natural 20 does.
That'll definitely hit.
9, 12. This one. one's at 9 hit points. George is kind of stuck. He's going to attack that one guy in front of him. Why did I roll it? I should just roll it like that. Yep. That misses. He's going to attack again. That misses. He's going to try and shove. Yeah, just athletics. Shove them. Ooh, damn. They actually tie.
Yeah, so it means nothing happens.
Damn. So you watch as George just goes all out on one of these. You know what? Fuck it. Action surge. Action surge. Hit. Okay. And he actually can move through allied terrain, and statues technically ally. One's there. Misses him. She's only able to move there due to the rough terrain. You see the strange woman that was just finished looks across the field towards you, Gamesh.
God damn.
You and everything you have are not leaving. She points a finger and seems to cast some sort of spell. A 20-foot radius sphere. Something like this.
Okay.
Will form. Yeah. So you watch as she almost seems to rip open a tear in the multiverse, and the region becomes infested with strange horrors and monstrosities. There's a cacophony of soft whispers, slurping noises, and there is no light at all within the area. You are blinded. It is dark and bitterly cold.
Okay.
At the top of your turn, the remaining statues attack, lashing out to whoever is next to them. Also on the top of their turn, they take some damage from this spell. They take 3 points, all of them cold damage.
Okay.
So That one's at 6. George's mom is at 28. That one is at 7. This one is at 37. And this one is at 37. Okay. At the top of your turn, you also take 3 points of cold damage. You keep a hold of the stone statues. The situation is looking fairly dire.
That it is. Okay. I guess I'll just start from top to bottom for all the attacks.
Okay.
So there's 5 in total. They're all within range of a target. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they all have blind sight, so
Oh, nice.
yeah. So, but still, I'm 18. I guess would attack green. And
Okay.
that's
That's fair.
yeah. So I don't know if that hits.
Hits.
All right, so 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Blackwall's mom wouldn't attack anything. Well, she would attack green, but I'm pretty sure 13 misses. Or does it hit? No, 10 misses. I'm pretty sure 10 misses.
Yeah.
Then this one would attack this one. So does a 13 hit?
13 does.
All right, that's 8 points of damage. That was pretty much it, and the bonus action is for them to get out of the temple, basically.
Okay. Once again, they're going to try and flee.
I can't see. I don't know how to handle. So I guess I'll start running south. I would eventually run into the Yanti.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm metagaming this. Can I say I'm trying to? Cause I walked the hall before,
Yeah.
so
You know somewhat how to maneuver it.
All right.
And you kind of saw the hall just before this happened, so you know there's a path to kind of scoot past it.
All right. So it's 5.
I will say you do get an attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how far the darkness goes. Shit. Yeah. I don't.
That's a miss.
Then I would get to this one, run into him. Then I would go past this guy. That's 20. And then I would use my action to dash. Get to Blackwall. And at that point, I have to just hope that they all make it out.
Yeah. So, after your turn, the Yuan-Ti just strike heavily into what remains. This guy's blinded. Misses.
Well, that does help to a certain degree. It's dark, so they can't see.
Yeah, and they also take damage as well. The ones that
Yeah,
are in
so-
there. Misses. Misses. No, he wouldn't attack her. I don't know, he's actually kind of stupid though. Yeah, he's not smart enough.
Oh.
Now it's that one. This is just second one. No, that's disadvantage. Does hit once.
Attacking Blackwell's mom, right?
Yeah, they've attacked a lot.
Alright. Well,
You
minus
don't know
4 from
that.
all.
Oh, yeah,
my
minus 4 from that. That's
bludgeoning,
actually-
piercing, and slashing.
Yeah, that'll actually be very helpful. So I can add 4 to that.
Okay, I need
Make
to
that
get
back to
one more thing.
22. He's gonna wait.
Austin.
Actually. For the one, can you make a strength check against a grapple?
Okay, that would be.
Yeah, that for.
Well,
Blackwell's
that's
mom.
a. So actually, has a higher deck, so maybe a +1. Okay. Wow.
Okay. Okay.
God damn it.
George kind of just sits on the edge, waiting for something to happen. He actually will ask you, what do we do?
Waiting for your mom to come through.
And if she doesn't?
She doesn't want to destroy her. That much we know.
She would just run, head back to the group.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Fucking natural one. Ain't that some
He'll-
shit?
He begins making his way back down the corridor. And just after that go, you hear fizzling right in front of you, Gamesh. As the large circular orb of just darkness and danger fades. And you see that the statue has been rended and captured, and is being grappled and pulled away by one of these abominations. With all of its strength, it pulls it back, and you see many of your enemies stand before you. They begin mopping up the last of the statues. And you hear Queen Ambrose speaks across to you as you try not to meet her gaze. A clever trick, but I will always win. Run along before we hunt you down. What do you do?
So the statue can't get away. So, shit, man. If the statue can't break away, then I will cast Wall of Stone, actually.
Oh.
And I'm going to. It'll use. I can make 10 walls, each of them a certain level thick. I'm sorry, 10 walls, each 6 layers, 6 inches thick. It has 30 hit points per inch. So 6 times 30 is 180. So basically, I'm just going to fill in like this entire section full of stone.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a total of 1,800 hit points for all 10 walls. Each wall will have
Damn.
180. So they're not getting out anytime soon. So that way they can't communicate with anyone, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. The wall goes up. And as you do it, you stare towards this mass of snake-like entities that have thwarted your plan. And as the wall rises up, you are finally able to look fully down that corridor as you no longer have to face the eyes of the Medusa. But now you know what you're up against. And they are trapped. You see George kind of continues walking past after that exchange happens, and you just hear him muttering to himself, upset, clearly. What are you doing on the outside, everyone?
Is there any way for us to tell something's going horribly wrong?
None.
Ah, fucked up so bad.
I don't know what to do.
I'm just wondering if you send a message or what you choose to do. Do you just wait still?
I guess I can cast sending again
Okay.
and ask how everything's going.
I will say that just as you're about to speak to George as he's sulking away, Ganesh, you hear a message pop up in your head.
Things went bad, but we didn't die. On our way out now. Wait. Things went bad. We didn't die on our way out now. About to be a really big fight. Currently have them trapped in the chamber.
Well, that's bad. I'm gonna send one last message, and ask if you want me to start prepping a teleportation circle.
Do we need a teleportation circle? No. We can handle it. I. My plan just didn't work the way I thought it would.
Okay.
No, Gamesh thinks we can. We went in there with 2 people. That's
Yeah.
my plan was to get her on the outside and then cast
Just
Wall of Stone.
how outnumbered we are
Yeah.
is the thing.
Yeah.
Is where
Yeah. I don't know how many outside. That's the plan was to get her outside Wall of Stone, then have them tire themselves out trying to break through 60 inches of stone, 5 feet, and
but that did not go as planned.
it was close. If they hadn't grappled her, it would have worked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then honestly, by that time, I could have already recasted. It would have taken more than 10 minutes to break through. Then I could the wall would have stayed there. Then I'd have cast animate objects again. We would have just walked out.
Yeah.
I basically wasted all this time. I'm sorry, everybody. But yeah, we're walking out now. God damn it. Should have just attacked from the get go.
Guess how much I just got paid.
Fucking A, they grappled her. Shit.
Yeah, that grapple
Well-
was, yeah, not a good thing.
If it wasn't for that, my plan would have actually worked. I'm so
Yeah.
pissed.
He would have fired at you, but he couldn't see you.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. What I actually should have did, the reason why I was upset earlier, the previous turns, I should have, instead of telling them to attack, I should have told them to keep running.
Yeah.
That would have got them outside, me outside, and then I would have cast Wall of Stone.
Hindsight
But then
is
I wouldn't have
20/20.
seen the cast because of the sphere, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just didn't work. I'm sorry I took so much time, everybody. I apologize.
You're fine. So, you begin making your way towards the outside, walking through the pathways that you were led down before. George kind of sulking. He turns to you and will say, "It's just a setback.
Yeah,
We need to kill her anyways."
at least that's the way she can't communicate with the outside. At least, I don't think she can.
We just have to deal with those guards and then,
Make our way back.
yeah. And it's at that you enter that large chamber once again. So, do you even remember the way back?
Do I remember the way back?
Do you?
You asked me as a player? I mean,
Yeah,
I
did
think I
you?
do. Personally, I think I do remember the way back.
Okay. So, without a guide, you're in this other chamber. Where do you go?
All right. Do you want me to just take a 30 feet of movement at a time? How?
Yeah.
Your
Yeah, I would take 30 feet of movement at a time.
actually, so we'll go this way.
Okay.
Then she said to avoid the webs.
Yeah. You hear, I will say, you hear with your passive, there's strange sounds coming from that section.
Right, then we are going to avoid that to the best of our abilities.
Okay.
She said to stay away from the well.
Okay. You pass by the broken cart and are very close to it. Make a dex saving throw.
Of course, of course.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Okay. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as somehow a chunk of the upper city falls and slams into this section of the map.
Oh.
You dodge past chunks of house shingles, what seems to be elements of another type of wagon or something like that, but are able to come out relatively okay.
I don't remember us actually walking straight past the. I'm pretty sure we went this way. And then. And
Okay. Easy enough. You find eventually the exit. You see light up ahead where the cave entrance is located. How do you make your approach out?
um. Uh. How the fuck do we make this? I mean, I don't have any real fancy ways of getting out of here, so I suppose I'll just really walk out. I don't really have any fancy way of making this work.
Okay. So, all of you on the outside, you've been waiting for a decent chunk of time. Waiting for any sign or semblance, and just staring at these snake creatures as they generally stare back at you. There's little talk and little to do other than listen to the pool of snakes as they twist and squirm over themselves, creating a very nice background sound for this tense encounter. And then you see all of them turn behind them as they see the two individuals walking out of the cavern entrance. You drop Wall of Stone,
Yeah, before the full 10 minutes.
so it's not permanent.
Although, yeah, otherwise we don't have a way of getting through.
I mean, they might try to get through.
Yeah. Man, I really don't. Let me see. Let me roll something for Gamesh. See how Gamesh would, because that's
Yeah,
he knows this spell.
he does.
Spell. Honestly, I think Gamesh think that far ahead. No, he doesn't want them getting out, so he wouldn't think about the spell being up. So never mind. Scratch it. Yeah, it'll still be up. It'll be permanent by the time we get back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you two walk out into the clearing. All eyes on you. Bloodied and battered. You see George kind of looks up at the two that are lining the edge of the entrance into the cave. And you see he tightens his shield strap. Looks towards you. I want all of you to roll initiative.
Yeah, understandable.
As, yeah, you all are very wounded. And they definitely know something's up. Ganesh, I think you do have to reroll. You can just use
Okay,
that
reroll.
first number if you want.
Okay. What did I roll? 5.
This is probably gonna go pretty fast. Okay. That's the first thing Fairdew does is the second they seem to be in some sort of fight, she'll run towards it. Seer,
Yes.
you immediately see all four of them turn and then all begin drawing weapons.
Okay, I'm gonna step in front of Belric. Not that far. How far away are you guys? Oh, huzzah! You're in range. I'm gonna cast a 5th level lightning bolt on green and red, so I'm gonna ask for them to go ahead and roll me that dex saving throw.
Just so you know, red is 15 feet above green.
Okay, well then at green. Yeah, I have nothing better to do. And
I think he passes, actually.
That's
20?
He'll take half of 39 damage, so like 19?
Yeah.
Lightning damage. And that's my turn.
Okay, Senti, it's now your turn.
What's the distance for your con save?
You can move 60 feet, so wherever... If you dash, you can move 60 feet.
Yeah, but I don't. I think she wants to use her Halo Spores. I don't know what the range on that is. Let's see how far you can move. 30. Yeah, you'll be able to get orange from like here. Halo Spores is 60 feet. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't know what really she's using.
60-foot frostbite? Yeah, you can get... just moving your feet, you should be able to do it.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, move your token. What did Belric roll? 5?
Yeah. He's down there with me.
Yep, rolled low. Well, I have -1 dex, so as expected.
Yeah, that's fair. At least still hit hard. Yep, you can get them.
If you look on the top left, you see the arrow, the square, the magnifying glass, and then it has a ruler.
Yep.
The ruler's the 4th one down. Who are you targeting? Orange or green? Well, you only get orange, so I guess it's orange.
Yeah. Failure. I assume with a 10. Nice. Not too shabby. Takes a decent hit. Okay. Now it's Blue's turn. He's going to do his 2 attacks. One against each of them coming out of the cave. Miss for George. Miss for Gamesh. Then Orange is actually going to pull out his bow, and he's going to shoot at Senti, who just hit him. That's a 24 natural 20. That's, yeah, wow. And Senti does a 12 hit you. Okay, 12 misses. Natural 20 hits, though. That's 6. That's 15 points of piercing damage plus 2, so 17 in total. As a single arrow finds its mark, he backs up to there. She will go over there and fire at the one against Faradir. The short bow has a really good 80-foot reach. That hits. That hits. He's not looking the best. That hurt. That really did. Do I really want to... I'm actually going to take Asif out of this initiative. I don't want to run so many NPCs of you guys. Green can go. Just 2 slashes against Faradir. 19 hits. That misses. 6 points against Faradir. Belric, it is your turn.
I will Misty Step across the pool and run straight towards Orange and attack
Nice.
twice.
Okay. Hits. Whew. Yeah. He's pretty hurt. Not as hurt as Green is right now, but yeah, he took a brunt.
Oh, actually, can I put a Divine Smite on top of last attack?
Yeah, go ahead. Still not as hurt as Green is right now. Just barely above. Yeah, you do a hefty attack into Orange, laying them pretty bad. Okay,
And that's my turn.
Gamesh.
Alright. I'm going to cast I'll take like one of the stones along like the bottom part of this wall,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use catapult at second level and fling it at red.
And red, okay. Dex save. Nat 1.
All right, then he takes 19 points of bludgeoning damage. And then I'll move here and use Stone Aegis on Belric.
Got it. Nice job. On the end of your turn, Red, after getting hit, is actually going to fire just both of his shots at you. That's going to be a miss. 20 to hit.
That hits.
That's only 4 points of piercing damage.
Alrighty.
And he moves away from the edge. George is just going to help Faradir out. Okay. Time for Faradir to kill Green. Hits. Actually, that hits too. And then she gets her... she gets another attack, right? With her battle axe?
Well, she gets three attacks as the main action, as her main attack action.
Yeah,
regardless.
and then she gets a bonus action attack.
Yeah, then she gets a bonus action attack. Yeah. Faradir's
Hits.
freaking powerhouse.
That would hit, but it's a natural one. Which is
That's
not
sad. That's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh. Even on her worst day, she would slaughter people.
Yep. Hits. There's literally no way other than that natural one she could have missed this. Okay, Green. He's just gonna skip bloodied and probably go straight to dead, if I know correctly. Oh no,
Yeah.
he's alive.
So 9, 21, 22, and then 40, 34.
Yeah. So
Plus the
all of those are at advantage.
yeah.
So we roll that. Yeah, that battle axe would have hit because it was at advantage. Yeah, never mind. In an alternate
He's
universe, he survived. An alternate universe where George did not help, just by standing there. Yeah, you all watch as Faradir, like she does, just almost makes a bunch of little tiny meat chunks out of this creature. Seer, it is your turn.
Yes. We love it. Great. I'm just gonna cast 4th level magic missile on Red.
Okay.
I don't think Red's taken any hits so far, has he?
Yeah.
He has.
Oh, he has.
I hit him with
Perfect. That's actually better. So 64 plus 6.
I thought she said 64. She's 64 plus 6.
21 damage.
Yeah, Red just takes it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Tough guy.
nothing you
guy.
can do.
And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move. Here.
Okay, you back up.
I do back up, and that's it. That's my turn.
turn. Okay. Senti.
There's so much bears.
You summon the bears. So how many bears are you summoning? Giant eagle
Giant
and a
eagle.
brown bear? Yeah. Don't have a token for a giant eagle, but we make do. Oh, there's the giant eagle.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's Poppet. No, wait, did I Poppet though?
Where do you want to summon them? Close to you as you can. Enemies. Yeah, you can send him to help out Belric. Yes. Yeah. So you want to do the attacks for them?
They're each large, by the way.
Yes, they are. That's a giant poppet. So advantage on the giant eagle attacks. As Giant Eagle now is flanking with Belric. Yeah, Belric, you just see a giant, strangely blue Giant Eagle just pop into existence and just begins helping you. That hits. Six to orange. He's bloodied. 13 hits. Okay. Nice. Nice damage. Anything else?
You
Just
just
roll
roll
it twice.
You roll it twice. Take the higher of the two.
Yeah, both of those actually miss.
Both the 11s. Wow, really?
Yeah. If you haven't guessed, their AC is 12. 19 hits. The beak attack. 13 still hits. And that is all. Okay. Nice round. There's a whole mess surrounding that one. That one's going to take 1 point of falling damage as it slides down the embankment. Will run towards Gamesh. And it's going to stab at him twice. Misses. 23.
That hits.
9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
You get the attack of opportunity
Cool.
as he begins running into the cave.
He's gonna run into the cave, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Lumberdoom or Yat? If you could hit, buddy, I'd really appreciate it. Did I hit
Hits.
with Lumberdoom?
Yeah.
Not gonna do a lot, but damage
It
is
does.
damage.
Yeah. I mean, he's hit now. He wasn't before. Nice.
Lumberdoom finally hit. Oh my.
Yeah. Very nice. Okay. That's his go. Orange is going to disengage as an action. Run towards there. Then Mebehi. She's gonna hide behind the rock. And then she's going to fire at the one that just fled orange. Which hits. Yeah, she kills orange before he flees. That's her turn. Belric.
Is blue still visible?
Yeah, he's partially in the darkness though. So
I guess also
he'd be,
distance-wise, is it accurate to where it is on the map?
yeah, he'd be 45 feet. He's lightly obscured though.
Okay, then I'll Misty Step and walk and run towards them again,
Okay.
and I'll swing.
Got it. Go ahead. Misses.
Got one more of them things though. One more.
That one does hit.
And I'll use another divine smite on this too.
Fair enough. Damn.
What's that? 25 points of damage.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Freaking freight train.
Yeah, for one attack. Anything else, Belric?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Gamesh.
He is currently just 20 feet from me. I'll use the ranged version of Terran Fist.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. Yeah, so 30 feet. Yep. And for 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
damn. Yeah, he's taking a beating. He's bloodied.
Damn, that's tough.
Yeah, they have some
Uh,
health. They just have AC.
Um, I'll move up. He'll probably try to disengage. Yeah, but I'll move up anyway.
Okay.
I'll get in front of him. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. This one slides down the embankment as well. Takes 3 points of damage. It's going to run slightly forward. And he's going to dash further in. Running past Belric and Gamesh. Both of you can get attacks of opportunity.
$29 with both bars combined.
Damn. Yeah. He's looking hurt.
Damn. These guys do got some HP on.
Yeah, he's bloodied now. Yeah, and he runs a little bit further. He runs 10 more feet past where he is right now. George runs back. And we'll just get there. Faradir. Go there so far. Actually, she can dash to get there. So I'm just going to say, with the last few moments, as they are running into the cave, fleeing from your onslaught, you mop up the last of these guards. As I don't think they would be able to do too much to you, as they are just trying to run.
Right.
The guards are dead. There may be more out into the wilderness. But for now, the entrance is clear. And you know that so far, they are probably still trapped within their temple. And that is where I'm going to end the session tonight. As you all have a lot to think about what your plans are, what you want to do, and how you're going to proceed with this remaining conflict. As now,
Um.
she's pissed.
Again, I apologize, everybody.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. You know, if you give me like, what is it? Let me look. Like a minute. If you give me 1 minute, I can probably cast teleportation circle, and we could just go home.
Just go home. Yo, fuck Blackwall. He had his opportunity. He missed it.
But listen, we did what we promised to do. We fulfilled our end of the part of the bargain. We can go home now, right?
Oh goodness, shit.
I can. How many people can I take?
I think it's like
Any creature that enters the portal instantly.
yeah,
The amount of creatures that can enter within 6 seconds.
yeah, basically. So
Is 6?
I mean, basically, you can get the entire party. I mean, that's
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
easy enough. But
See a number specifically.
no, there's no. It's just whoever can make it before this portal closes, basically.
Yeah.
So everybody has a singular round to get into the portal.
Which, if we're all like circled around, it shouldn't be that hard.
Oh yeah,
I can get everyone. Let's go home.
let's go home.
Come on, while they're distracted.
Damn, man, that
Live.
was, we could come back with reinforcements. Have all the paladins,
Yeah.
all the Terra.
Paladins. We have political weight. We're gonna meet the king. We can't bail on that.
You got look. We have a deadline. If this can't be over in the next like 5 hours, we gotta
Yeah.
go.
Previous obligations that we need to go take care of. We made previous commitments.
So, are we going to keep the commitment to the king or one redhead guy with a sword?
Yeah. Like Blackwell can come with us.
You know what I'm saying? He can plead his case.
Like he can come with us. He can stay and try to fight for his mom, but we can go home. It's an option
Right.
available to us. I would like to
Yeah.
point. I have it.
The thing is, if you go home, I'm really excited for the second that the kingdom comes to you with a quest to kill Medusa. Because
God
they
damn it.
don't have the resources to deal with that.
We just say no. We say we tried that.
I mean, you've seen its experiments.
Yeah.
We probably want to kill her and not go home, actually. Because God knows what she'll come up with in the time it takes us to
Honestly.
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah, that Snagma was like horrible already.
Yeah.
God damn, yo. I was so close. It almost worked.
I know.
It was, yeah. I was really concerned for you, honestly.
think
I
we
know.
Because 2 of you went into their room, and I knew how many creatures were in there. Yeah. It's a whole.
Look,
it's a whole party
Yeah.
in there. It's.
Animated objects did its thing. It did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
It did its thing. It was.
I don't.
I just.
Yeah. You're just lucky.
Go ahead. Sorry.
How are we gonna win this?
Truthfully, we got it. Honestly, I think this is out of players. This is out of character. This was just me. I think we got it. It's like the worst things were really just the ones that actually use weapons. It was those are the ones that were dangerous because they had poisoned weapons. Those are the things that really did the most damage to me. Was the poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots
I-
of little minions, though.
Sorry.
You're fine.
But everything
My
else is
fir-
pretty.
I don't know how many there are, so that terrifies me.
Just from what I saw in the room, from what I remember, it was 4. Then there were 2 of those, 8, then 10, 11 in total.
Okay, I was thinking like 20. That's better than I was expecting.
That's all that came out and attacked us was about 12, 11. I mean, and that's including the Medusa.
Yeah.
That's what I counted. Unless there are more, but nothing else
It didn't
came out.
help that you had an additional one brought with you.
Yeah.
Originally, that was less enemies.
Yeah. But yeah. Man, shit. Like I said, I should have had. Instead of having them attack that round, I should have just had them run.
Yeah, it was close, honestly.
Yeah, as soon as it came down to they started moving up, I was like, damn. Because
Do
then
you,
damn it.
Do you want to know what I rolled for that check?
Wait, which one?
The grapple.
What?
It was a 6 + 3.
And I rolled a natural one. Ain't that some shit?
I really didn't roll that high. All you had to
I
do-
mean, I know I had to roll an 8, but
yeah.
gosh, dang it, man. Like I said, that was just a bad call on my part. I should have had them do that second dash. That would have got them all out, and then I still could have used Wall of Stone, and then we could have carried his mom out. We could.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Damn.
I will say.
I thought. Shit, I'm so blown.
Yeah, that honestly, the animated objects saved you. If they had
Oh, I
all
know.
just chosen to attack you, they could have dropped both of you.
Oh yeah, easily,
Yeah.
easily.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. Good
Yeah.
night.
Have a good night.
Night.
Thank you for
Good night.
thank you for watching a black screen for a couple hours.
Yeah, and thanks for putting up with me, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the drama.
Listen, now
Oh, damn.
now the rest of the party needs to split themselves at another point.
Yeah, you balance it out.
Oh,
This
yeah.
to balance it out. It's only fair.
Yeah.
It's only fair. Oh, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep on this.
Yeah.
Make
Good
myself
night.
feel over it tonight.
Have a good night.
I'm gonna toss and turn, toss and turn.
It was close.
All right, everybody, take it easy.
You too.
Yep. Good night.